Hello everyone, I'm happy to see you again. Today we are discuss about the topic is elimination reaction. Before we start this lesson, we should understand what is meaning of elimination reaction. It is nothing but removal of two atoms. What I'm saying here, removal of two atoms or groups from the molecule without replacement by other groups. It is known as elimination reaction. It contains one or two step mechanism. Elimination reaction is simply known as removal of HX from alkyl halide to form alkene. It is also known as dehydrohalogenation reaction, which means removal of halogen and water molecule from this reaction. For example, we consider alkyl halide. Here, this OH minus ion abstract this hydrogen to form water molecule, and this bond shifted to here to form double bond between these two carbon atoms, and this bond shifted to this halogen. It makes extra electron in this halogen. Then this H plus ion abstract this halogen to form HX. The final product is alkene. From this reaction, the final product is alkene. So, all the elimination reaction to form alkene. It is important, keep it in mind. Elimination reaction classified into two categories. First one alpha elimination, the second one is beta elimination. Alpha elimination means both the groups are eliminated from the same carbon atoms. Those reactions in which both atoms or groups are removed from same carbon atoms, it is called alpha elimination reaction. For example, I am taking this CHX3 group. I am going to eliminate two group from this carbon. It is X minus and H plus. We will get the product as dihalide. From those reaction, we will get germinal dihalide, germinal trihalide type of products. This is another example of this alpha elimination reaction. In beta elimination reaction, removal of functional group or leaving group from alpha carbon. Other groups are generally known as hydrogen from beta carbon when we are going to remove. So those reaction is known as beta elimination reaction. It will explain with this general reaction. Here, removal of X from alpha carbon. This is alpha carbon and this is beta carbon. We can remove X from this alpha carbon and hydrogen from beta carbon. We can remove this hydrogen from beta carbon to form alkene. Final product in both alpha elimination and beta elimination is alkene. Then the beta elimination is further classified into three types: E1 elimination, unimolecular elimination reaction; E2 elimination, bimolecular elimination reaction; E1CB, unimolecular conjugate base reaction. Here alkene is the final product. It is highly substituted alkene, and those are endothermic in nature. So finally we know the definitions of elimination reaction. Now I have to start the type of elimination reaction along with the mechanism. First, we have to list out the factors. First factor is similar in all. The most important factor, tertiary alkyl halide is more preferred than secondary, and secondary is more preferred than primary. Here there is no hydrogen in this carbon. This is tertiary, this is secondary, and this is primary. Here also it is same. This reaction is only happen in presence of weak base. Here presence of strong base allow the reaction to proceed forward. Examples of weak base, water molecule and methanol. Here strong base is alcoholic KOH. Here also strong base. It is two-step reaction mechanism. E2 mechanism occur only one-step reaction. Here E1CBase also has two-step mechanism. Now next factor is rate of the reaction. The rate of the reaction depends on concentrations of the reactant only. But here we call it as E2 mechanism, which means rate of reaction depends on two concentration. One is reactant concentration, another one is nucleophile concentration. Here it is also same to E2 reaction. Those reactions are factors are very important in elimination reaction. Please keep it in mind. E1 unimolecular elimination reaction. The first factor is tertiary greater than secondary greater than primary. So I take tertiary haloalkane. Here I am going to introduce weak base water molecule. This is our factor 2. Here this water molecule splitted into H plus and OH minus. This OH minus abstract this hydrogen to form water molecule, and this bond shifted to here to form double bond, and this bond shifted to this halogen. Then the H plus abstract this halogen to form HX. The final product is alkene. Then the next factor is the reaction carried out within two steps. So the first step is formations of tertiary carbocation. So this carbon bond shifted to here, so it can be removed by X minus. Then now we write the group carbocation. Here plus sign will be generated because it donates electron to halogen. So this is tertiary carbocation. This carbocation is highly stable than secondary and primary. This is slow step, rate determining step. Then the next step is attacking of nucleophile or weak base. Then the next step, what will happen? This carbocation, which is our reactive intermediate, that is now going to attack by weak base OH minus. I am going to this CH3 group. Here the base abstract this proton, then the water molecule removing over here. Then what will be left over here? See this, between this bond shifted to this carbon, and this carbocation becomes neutralized. So we get the product as alkene. So the removal of halogen and high water molecule from this molecule, this reaction is known as dehydrohalogenation reaction. When I come to E2 elimination, it has same first factor tertiary, secondary greater than primary. Then the rate depends on two concentration terms, that is reactant and nucleophile. Rate equal to reactant and nucleophile. Here E1 elimination, the reactant only involved the rate determining step. So the rate is equal to A into reactant. But in E2 elimination, nucleophile also involving in rate of the reaction. So R equal to K reactant and nucleophile. Then E2 reaction mechanism occur only in one step. Here tertiary is more preferred, so I am taking tertiary compound. The second factor, I am going to explain this reaction. We introduce the strong base alcoholic KOH. In this reaction, attacking nucleophile is OH minus. This OH minus abstract this hydrogen CH2H, attack this hydrogen to form water molecule, and this bond shifted to here to form double bond, and this bond shifted to halogen. This compound eliminated to KX. The final product is alkene. Here E1 and E2 having same mechanism, but E2 elimination occurs in single step and bond breaking simultaneously. Let's see this mechanism. It is explained E2 elimination reaction clearly. So I picked up tertiary compound. Then I am going to introduce strong base OH minus. This is the nucleophilic reaction. Here OH is the nucleophile. Then this OH minus abstract this hydrogen, and this bond shifted to here to make a double bond, and this bond shifted to halogen. Let I show this. This is slow step and rate determining step. Here OH making bond with hydrogen. Between this bond get break, and this bond to making a double bond, and this bond get break. This is called transition state, unstable state. Here OH and H group to form water molecule, and breaking this bond we get halogen atom. The final product is alkene. The next reaction is E1 conjugated base. This is also important reaction. It has 3 points. First one is intermediate. The intermediate in this reaction is carbanion. This means C minus. The next one, compound which have poor leaving group, because the compound difficult to remove electron from carbanion easily. So we selecting the compound which have poor leaving group. Third point is beta hydrogen will be highly acidic, because if it not, beta hydrogen will be highly acidic in nature. It not just supposed to attack the carbanion. So the beta hydrogen should be highly acidic in nature. This is general reaction. Let's see the mechanism. I am taking this compound. I am going to introduce the strong nucleophile, and this is the first step. Then this reaction, at first we should remove the hydrogen. So the nucleophile abstract this hydrogen to form carbocation. The second step, what will happen? Here this minus charge shifted to here, and this bond shifted to halogen. Then the halogen get eliminated. So from this reaction we get the final product of alkene. In E1 reaction, first we remove the halogen, and then we going to remove the hydrogen. Here we get carbocation. This is the intermediate. In E1CB, it just reverse the E1 reaction. Here we first eliminate the hydrogen, then we going to remove the halogen. Here we form carbanion in this intermediate. So all the elimination reaction, the final product is alkene, and this factor is very important to this elimination reaction. Then next class we will see the Zaitsev rule and Hofmann rule, because those are based on this elimination reaction. So students, if you have any doubt, please send your questions through my mail ID. I will definitely answer your questions in next video. So please don't waste your time. Keep learning, improve your knowledge. Thank you. Thank you to all.